Mhm.
We don't even have a name for this thing. I just
Well,
realized we don't
yeah,
have one.
you might as well decide on the name while we're at
There
it.
was no, might as well just okay. Well, God, I was thinking of a few names, but then I realized half of them were either toilet jokes or like something else. You know, so that's fun. Let me think, because I cannot think at the moment. Hmm.
If this ever gets into the cut, I just want to let you know Burley is having troubles in finding a good name for this podcast.
And
This is supposedly the
yeah,
first one.
yeah. Because you see, normally with like with my other interview kind of podcast thingamajig,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
That one has like it has like a clear focus, you know. Like I understand. Oh, okay, it's an interview series. I just need to make something that has, I don't know, some form of interviewness involved. And it's like, oh, okay, easy peasy. Right? I tick a box. Great, we're settled. But for this is so much more different because I have been waiting years and years to have a podcast just in general because I it's nice, you know.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
then now that it's actually here, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to I I don't know what to say. Like I just suffer. I guess I don't know what to say. I mean, I have no idea what to say. Fuck. Um. Well. Anyway, hello, future viewers, listeners. I have no idea how this works. My name is Burke. Your local stargazing samurai, and today I'm joined by Minori, who I think is gonna be like a recurring member on this podcast. I have no clue. I have zero clue. Okay,
I
we.
have not signed any contracts to be a recurring cast, but I think that's decided now.
Oh, okay. You don't need to open up with that. Okay, like shit. Alright, like what the fuck? Damn, outing me like as the irresponsible one already. Damn, too soon. At least give it like another episode. At least give it like another episode, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. So as we struggle to find the name for this podcast, I think we'll just go with something like, I don't even know. I would say idle
Let's
meet.
come up with a working title.
I would say idle meeting, but I also don't think that sounds too good because with context, without context, it's just another term for I'm gonna go use the loo. So this will become a toilet podcast. I'm not so sure what your thoughts on the toilet podcast are, Minori, but you know.
That sounds like Trash Taste with extra steps, but okay.
Trash taste with extras. Actually, no, you think about it. We're trash taste with less steps. There's less production value, more
Mhm.
scoff, zero script, limited equipment, as demonstrated by your wonderful audio quality.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm by the way, I'm doing this during work. So we're trying our best here.
yeah, we're all trying our best because we okay. So a little bit of like backstory about how this idea even came up in the first place. We were like we were just chilling the other day, and then all of a sudden, Minori was like, "Oh, hey, what if we did a podcast where we just talked about stuff?" And I thought they were joking. So I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, we can definitely, yeah, let's do that for sure." And then I get contacted like a few days later, and they're just like, "Oh, hey, what day?" And I was like, "Wait, what? Oh, you actually want to do it? Oh, I see." I looked through my days. I said, "Oh, okay, I'm free on Friday," and today is Friday. So now we're here. I don't know when this episode goes up because I don't know how much editing I'm gonna throw into this. But you know, um,
Mhm. By the way, we just did this when we were on the Garry's Mod server. We were just chilling, like, yeah. I thought that you weren't gonna push through with this, so I asked if when. I thought you weren't actually going to follow through with that. I was merely half joking when I asked when.
yeah, damn. Damn. Well, I guess we both trolled ourselves, huh? Into thinking that we we would do things we wouldn't do. But yeah, I suppose now we're here. Don't worry though. We will have a more organized, I guess, format of how this podcast will go next time,
Hmm.
next episode. If again, like I said, if people like this, and even if they don't like this, I'll at least put this up for a few episodes, and then we'll just go back to daily lives. But honestly, no, I do hope that this can be like a fairly recurring you know podcast and stuff, and hopefully in the future we can also have like guests and stuff on because that would be cool. Um,
Oh, definitely.
yeah, definitely, right? Like, there's no way. Although I don't know who I would bring on for guests. Honestly, I think maybe you have some suggestions, but I have no idea.
Well, I do have a few indie virtual YouTubers that we can get.
Okay, I also was gonna say I'm just gonna default to the safest option, which is called stealing a bunch of indie VTubers and then just making them do our bidding. I mean,
I I can also like grab one of the most popular VTubers here in the Philippines, but we don't talk about that.
no, no, I would crumble. I would actually crumble. Oh my god.
I literally can just email her right now, but
Oh my
yeah.
god. Oh my no 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 no. Wait, wait, hey 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 hey. This has gotta last at least 10 if people like this for 10 episodes, maybe. Right, maybe we think about it. Because I don't know how often we're gonna do this as well. Like is this like once a week? Is this every 2 weeks? Is this once every 6 months? Okay, surely not
Hey,
once.
hey, you never know. You never know because
Yeah.
just Final Fantasy was supposed to be a last game, but turns out to be a freaking franchise. So we may actually do that. We may
Yeah!
accidentally do that.
Yeah, just accidentally, huh? Yeah, and it'll also give me an excuse to upgrade some of my equipment because like right now my audio interface is kind of it's not really the best because you can still hear like some crackling in the audio, which I'm kind of scared will pop up in the recording. But if it does, I apologize. I do. I
If you think that's bad, I literally only have one USB microphone. I've been skimping on my audio equipment. Although I did borrow a Yamaha USB mixer at one point
wow,
in time. Yep.
wow, wow. You hear that? Or see it, I guess. Well, yeah, you hear that? Minori with the Yamaha USB mixer, and I meanwhile I just have some random audio interface from China.
Look, it came with Cubase. I bought it without any second thoughts. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, but oh, god damn, god damn. Yeah. But yeah, I think we'll definitely think about things to talk about as we go along.
Mhm.
Just like most of the time with like most podcasts that on their first episodes, they don't really know what to think about or talk about unless they have it like pre-planned, you know. But again, the beauty of such a podcast like this is that there's just no format. There's no format. We just there's
Yeah,
something happens, so
yeah.
conversation starts, and then there's a shitload of tangents.
Usually we just follow one topic or the other, and it just naturally flows.
It just never.
Yeah, it just works. That's usually how podcasts
Ah
go.
yes, of course. The Bethesda guarantee. It just works. It just works. Oh gosh.
We don't talk about that one
Oh,
thing though.
oh yeah, no, you're not talking. You sure you don't want to talk? Hey, speaking of Bethesda games, didn't they release what's that new one, Starfield,
Starfield,
recently?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's actually pretty good. Starfield is actually pretty good for a game that uses the same engine for over 13 years. It's actually doing pretty good.
but
And but there are some people who are complaining there isn't just enough. It feels too boring. Like that's the whole point of why we're doing space exploration. And I kind of agree with Todd Howard there. People are expecting too much that every planet is going to be a Disney World. And they also like to blame the engine for this. No, it's
right,
an artistic direction
right,
why Starfield feels boring. Because when people went to the moon, it's barren, it's boring. The moon is boring and bland. But it never made the astronauts any lazier. They just became busy because it is an uncharted world. That's the whole point of why Starfield exists. People are treating it like it's Fallout. No, it's actually a different game on a different franchise. made by the same guys who did make the same games. It's supposed to promote exploration. So I don't know why people are expecting too much on Starfield and having unrealistic expectations. Because for the first thing, as a game developer, as a fellow game developer, it's just that people don't know what they want in a game. That's the problem.
Right. Okay. Okay. That sounds about right. Yeah, because I was gonna say, there are some reviews that I've seen in terms of like quick like those quick little YouTube shorts, of really goofy what do you call it, coding, where it's like a lot of the NPCs, they just hard spasm, they start vibrating all over,
Oh
and then
man.
and then like when they're in combat, it's almost as if like you get the very first official release of like Cyberpunk, NPCs. Like, you remember how bad that was?
Yeah, yeah. Oh
Yeah,
no, I
yeah,
remember.
yeah. So that was something about that was definitely something that caught my attention. It was like, oh shit, this Starfield launch looks exactly like the Cyberpunk launch, and that's like really concerning, because it took Cyberpunk like what, a year, 2 years, I think, to like really up their game, and now their game is a lot better. It's a lot easier to run, I think. At least,
Mhm.
and then there's a lot of very good content, especially with the success of like the Edge Runners anime, which is fucking peak. Um, and then
Probably
like
the only thing that came out good with the Cyberpunk game is literally Edge Runners. That's it.
no. Okay, again, this is all hearsay, and this is all what I've kind of seen on YouTube, and like I like a little bit of research here and there. But supposedly the game is a lot better now, right? Like, it's supposedly CDPR did a good job, and improve. Oh my gosh, and improve the uh content, and as well as like the rendering, the stability and stuff. So like your computer, even though it has like a 3070, won't just like explode internal combustion whenever, or like, or you just don't hear like your PC going.
Oh my god, I feel so relatable when I actually tried out Cyberpunk on the showcase PC. I can hear the RTX fan spinning. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
But here's a hot take. They
yeah.
didn't actually improve it. They finally released the game that we were promised a year ago. It's not exactly an improvement. They just shipped what they actually planned to have been shipping for that year. Except it,
That's
yeah, that's my hot take. So it's not exactly an improvement. It's just that this probably are just plans that they had on the game at its initial launch that they actually finally decided to launch as an update, maybe? That should have been there since day one. Except, it's rushed, and
the
that's why
mess.
we have, yeah.
the
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 great, the greatest, the greatest shit post that I could think of, of 2021, 2022. It's
God,
been delayed like 3 times, and we got that.
the fact that the year
So,
has passed as well so quickly is just, guy. Wow, damn, I feel old. I actually feel old. Fuck. Cause
uh, look.
yeah,
If you
yeah,
think you feel old from that,
yeah.
my one of my favorite games is already considered retro. So, and that was like from 2008. Damn, that time flies by. 2008, 2007 is now retro.
Man, nah, that's
Oh my god. Look, you already know my favorite games are, and for some odd reason they're now considered retro games. So,
I mean, yeah. I mean, like how old is the CS Source actually? Oh.
it was released on 2003. So,
2003 was 20 years ago. Oh, oh,
yep,
oh my god. Oh
it
my
was
god.
released. It was released months before Half-Life 2.
Jeez. August
Yes,
11th. Wait, sorry. It says Counter-Strike Source was released
yeah.
on August 11, 2004.
Oh, 20. Oh, yeah. No, there was a beta. I think that was
No,
2008. Yeah.
no, 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 no. That was the beta. According to Google,
Yeah.
according to Wikipedia, it says that that was the beta that was released in like 2004, and
Oh
then
yeah, yeah.
and then in the same month, like 7 days later, the beta was released to
Mhm.
owners of CS Condition Zero, as well as those who had received a Half-Life 2 voucher bundled with some ATI radio and video cards.
Ah, yes, I still remember those. I still remember ATI like it was yesterday. Oh man.
Yeah. There's
But
there's so many things that are like so old now.
I feel old. Damn. I thought 22
Uh,
years old is still young. No, I'm actually pretty freaking old. Damn.
do you really need to use like the walking stick? Are you having back problems? You know,
Shut shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I
wrinkles.
can still look. I can still carry you up with no problem. Shut the fuck up.
I no. That's cap. There's no way you can do that. That's cap.
I can do that. I can do
No,
that.
no. Can you actually lift up like 68 kg?
Yes, I can.
Oh fuck. Okay, well I guess I'm in danger.
Never judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, if I ever meet Minori, all right, and like you know, the next time you hear this podcast, it's only them. You know what happened to me. God.
If you can you believe this cat? He actually wants to get carried.
Ah ah. I I have no comment. I have no comment. No. No. That's not what's happening. That's not what's intended. There is no world where I would like to be carried. Don't worry about it. And hear me out, okay?
You see this cat? He gets flustered all the time when I do
No.
that.
No. Cat. Okay, cat. The only reason why I don't want to be carried is literally because if I do get carried, I'm going to like crash through the wall of like that's like the ceiling because I'm so tall, and if anyone were to put me on their shoulders, I would just never. I would just never be able to go through most doorways, just in general. It's impossible. It'd be impossible. Like, you want to know my height? I'm 6'2", which is like 187, 189, or something like that. And imagine someone who's like 160 or 170 carrying me. That's almost that's like 350 cm, 3.5 meters. Well,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna. We're not gonna fit through most doorways unless I'm being carried sideways, like
Thank you
a.
for keeping me that in mind. I shall not carry you when you ever get drunk.
Oh, okay, all right, okay. I'm gonna get dragged on the floor like a dead body, and just like trying to hide all the bodies. Is Hitman, when you like knock out somebody and you have to really clumsily drag their corpse. Yeah.
PO,
That's gonna be me.
POV Dead by Daylight players when they see a drunk person.
Hey, for the record, Dead by Daylight killers actually pick up the person that they down. Thank you very much. All right, in that regard, they have more decorum than you do. All right, at least they have that decency. Like, oh my gosh, that's actually wow. I just wow. Cannot believe that was gosh. Like I wouldn't, like I said, I would not be able to get over the mere thought of being carried and just being put on top, like just say just like being carried. That's just such a four
Oh,
concept because
still like being bottom then.
no, I knew you were gonna say that. No, that was bad phrasing. No. That was bad phrasing. That was bad phrasing. Okay, bad phrasing. God. For anyone that is like kind of curious, um, I'm not actually like this half the time. It's just Minori. It is quite literally just Minori. Okay, like straight up, honestly.
He does this all the time whenever I'm around. Trust me. The only the only time he does this is when I'm around.
No, that's cap. I don't do this in general. Oh, okay, thank you very much, Windows, for popping up. PogChamp, absolutely ruining my recording.
Look, you barely stutter when I'm not around, but when I'm start to be around, you start stuttering so much.
Uh, I just, I just I just have nothing to say really. You know, it's just these are all just false claims. I would say this is also slander. Like no, 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 no. Anyway, aside from that, yeah, how about we just talk about something else that does not involve me being embarrassed on my own podcast.
You like that though.
No, I don't. What? 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 Like, I no, I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. Not at all.
That's a lot of seconds of pure silence from you. Holy shit.
That's also totally not because there's someone else in my room at the moment. But yeah, that's no. That is because there's someone else in the room at the moment. So I'm just kind of like waiting
Waiting for what?
for them to leave, which they have. Okay, nice.
Oh, I thought you were waiting for me. Sorry.
No. No, 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 no. So see, I'm not that stupid to, I'm not that, I'm not that stupid to, you know, kick out my co-host that early. All right, or I gotta farm at least like 10 episodes and then to think about it. All right, like surely,
Ah,
surely.
yes. Are you actually waiting for 10 episodes so you can actually pull me like it's fucking gotcha? What is this? Honkai Star Rail now?
No, 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 my friend. This is FGO. It's even worse. Fate
uh,
Grand Order. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
I will refrain to say some. I'm going to refrain to make some dark joke right now because it might relate to FGO. So and we don't want to get canceled on YouTube.
You don't get canceled on YouTube, but isn't that the fun part? Isn't that the fun part about podcasts in general? You say the most insane, spastic shit, and you just like surprise people. No?
I mean that's true. I mean that's true. I mean that's true. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid getting my reputation in an all-time low, and it's already that low.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
That's fine.
right. So actually, now that we're starting this podcast, actually, I think the first, I think what we can think of a proper first topic would be
Yes.
time management, I guess, of being a VTuber and your IRL.
Oh no.
So, oh yeah,
Oh no no.
why not? No, we have to. We have to talk about
Oh no. I'm gonna feel personally attacked. Oh fuck.
it. We had the discussion before this idea started, so we might as well continue that.
Okay, fine.
So, so just to give you a little context, back in Garry's Mod, back when we started having this idea when we were hanging out in Garry's Mod, I did talk about a VTuber that I used to have friends with, but let's just say that they didn't have enough time for their real friends, so they just threw away people that they didn't like. So uh, I don't know where they are right now, but looks like they're doing quite well. It seems. Well, yeah. So I'm wondering is is how as a VTuber are if in your personal opinion as a VTuber, how are you managing your time correctly?
There's okay, okay. There's no real way to like properly. I let me. I'll put it this way. There's like no one consistent way that works for everybody.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I mean, even though there are a lot of very, successful methods and whatnot that people use that are like world renowned. Um, but for me, I kind of just have the idea of roughly daytime, at least now because I'm on break, so I can be a little bit more flexible. But essentially my time management just goes something like this, where it's like I probably stream in the morning or something, or I stream at night, and then depending on when I get up, I do like either or. But recently, it's just been more like I just stream at night because I wake up at like 10 or 11. So sleeping in is fun, even though I sleep early, which is funny. But that probably just means that I've just been really sleep deprived. I'm just catching up, even though that's not really been proven to do much. But hey, it's the thought that counts, right? So yeah, in the afternoon, all the way up until night, I just do whatever I feel like I want to do, whether it's just sitting down and watching some shows, or like going out to I guess help people with things. Like sometimes family needs help with things, so
Yeah.
I help them out when they need it. Um, and then there's also I guess editing, and
Mhm.
you know, um, self
Yeah.
studies of just like
Oh yeah.
various different topics and whatnot. Like recently, I have decided I will be taking Japanese studies seriously for once, instead of just only relying on like 6 years worth of anime to carry me. Because even though I want to rely on 6 years worth of anime, I don't think. Oh, they just yeah.
Look,
I
6 years of anime is not exactly a good reliable source, like how Wikipedia is a good reliable source of information on a research article.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, but like it's just a combination of whatever I feel like doing.
Mhm,
It's a very loose schedule, but as long as I'm doing something, I would say then I'm doing it right.
mhm.
You know, whether or not that something is how do I put it? Whether or not that something is like really really productive or not, at least I'm doing something instead of just doing nothing. Because you know, being a VTuber, especially like a okay, well, a male VTuber, right? Because the voice, even though the model is completely female at this point, like I don't even understand how I have boobs now, but I just have boobs. Uh, so
Estrogen.
having the I guess mental troubles of being a indie VTuber, especially a male indie VTuber, it's like quite rough on your mental. And I would say it can easily get to you if you don't really know how to control it. And I would also say having good time management is
Very important.
very yeah, it's very important to help you control that inner aspect of like, your want to just kind of give up and like push
Mhm.
for it, because when you're following a schedule, when you're following a routine, it's very hard to break the routine, because it's very hard to break a habit, because at that point your routine would be basically like habitual to you, right? So like take for instance, you wake up in the morning every single day and you force yourself to just start doing some stretches or just working on the morning before you do anything else. At some point you just won't stop, you just keep on doing it. Like
Mhm.
when I got hit with the funny virus that has been occupying our heads for the past 3 years, um I was out for like, I think 3 months because my cough was super bad. The post recovery cough is really really horrible for me as a symptom. So
Oh, definitely.
I wasn't really able to go to the gym much, and as a result, it's been a lot harder to try to get back into it. But the thing is, once you start, you don't stop, because up until that point, up until I caught that what do you call it? That disease, virus, I guess. Virus is a
Yeah.
better word. I was just going to the gym almost every other day, and I was doing good. I physically looked better, and I mentally felt better, and I felt more happy. But it didn't help that on top of going to work, I was also sick for 4 months straight.
Oh,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, so that, and then like the streamer thing. Oh gosh, it was quite a tough, kind of rough spot. I definitely would tell you at some point I did think about quitting, because it was like, damn, it's just a lot easier if I have one less burden off my back, right? Like, in that sense, I'm very, very, very realistic and grounded. Why would I subject myself to three sources of stress when I should only have two? That being my sickness and my work. But
Oh,
but because I like my job, or
mhm.
sorry, my job in quotation marks, of just like entertaining people, I just keep on doing it. Now, to what to what ends? Well, to the ends that I would literally force myself to stay up just to like finish games and whatnot, because I genuinely wanted to, and I know that there are people who want to see me do it. In retrospect, should I have probably just finished it the next day? Yeah, but but at the time when I was doing it, I just felt that hey, I had a really good vibe going on. I didn't want to ruin it. And notoriously, one of my best streams is actually my Inscription playthrough, where I started at 10 or 11 after I came back from a movie, and I went all the way up until 6 a.m. to finish the first two chat. No, the first act of Inscription, I think. Yes, the first act. And then the second stream, I went ahead and finished the second act, and then the third stream, which is the last one, I finished the final one. Unless I did the third act with the second. But the point is, I really, really like streaming, and I don't think a lot of other people, unless they're hard committed to just like, trying to be as well entertaining as they possibly can, even at 2 in the morning, can really do unless you like streaming. Which is, again, brings me back to the whole idea of if you're not committed to really organizing your life around streaming or just trying to integrate streaming to part of your life, then you should probably expect to like burn out quite early, or I guess,
Oh, definitely.
or either that, or you just kind of grow up to, or you kind of just mature and grow to have the correct mindset, or to have a proper, more healthy mindset. Not correct, sorry, the more healthy mindset towards streaming. And at least in my case, with my circumstances, the healthiest way for me to have seen it is just to just kind of do it, and then also try a fair bit, but also actually have fun. You know, because it's a fun little game of balancing. If you can't balance your fun with how much work you're trying to make yourself do for the potential of maybe more fans or more people to that will come and watch you, because at least for me, I would like to entertain a slightly bigger audience at some point. I think that'd be really cool, and I think it's healthy to strive to improve, strive for progress. It's unhealthy to obsess over it, but it's healthy to strive and to work towards those goals gradually, right? Um, so yeah, if you don't balance out like how much your fun, how much you're having fun, and how much your so-called work is, for the streaming side of things, when you're like editing content, editing shorts, setting up collabs, networking, and whatnot. If you have a really bad balance, either you are, this you are resigned to basically saying, okay, I'm doing streaming just for the purpose of because I want to, and I don't care about what results I get, which is fine. That's perfectly okay. But in my case, I'm a little bit of both, where it's both instances of, oh hey, I want to make it, and also, oh hey, I want to actually have fun. So that's what I'm trying to jump on, and that is something that a lot of streamers, especially a lot of indie VTubers, right, that get like those really really pretty models, jumpstart in like their social media accounts. That's why you see them graduate after like a year and a few months, and as well with COVID kind of just like disappearing off the face of the earth, and people going back to normal, like, well, I guess normal life. You see a lot more VTubers also in general that have come from 2020, 2021, all just graduate, disappear off the face of the earth, and you wonder why, right? Do you wonder why? Because if they've been doing it for so long, doesn't that mean that they like it? Like, does that mean that like, they enjoy it or something? Well, yes, they do enjoy it, but for some of them that want to make it a full-time job, or that have
It's
full-time
it's
jobs,
not it's just not sustainable to stream
it does
because
not
yeah,
work. To just stream, it does not work. To make content,
no.
to make YouTube videos primarily, and then stream on the side, and then also have a 9 to 5, that requires so much focus and dedication. There are people who do that.
And
There are people
and
who do
of
that.
course, yeah, and of course, we have to also mention that the competition in this market is actually pretty high. So it's gonna be pretty harsh on you that you won't get your, for example, your viewership goals or your sub goals, and it'll just be more negatives than positives if you just in a perspective, if you don't have anything else aside from just making videos. I'm not saying making videos is bad, content creation is bad. It's just that you should also consider some things. There is an associated risk for every single hobby or occupation that you want to get into. So that's something that people should be very aware of. You can't just go streaming and expect minimal risk. No, there's actually a lot of risks involved. You won't go big as most people would expect usually from YouTubers. The reason people get so much views is because they're already established. You are not, and that's a difference.
Yeah, pretty much. It's swallowing the hard pill and just accepting that, hey, you know, the reality is it's probably not gonna grow like insanely fast and just become like, oh my god, 1 million 2 million subs on YouTube, concurrent viewership of like 15,000 every single stream, or something crazy like that, right? But that doesn't mean that it's impossible. I
Yeah,
think I think it's doable. It's just it requires a few more years. I just need a few more years, which is something that a lot of people, understandably, by the way, they can't really like say for themselves, because how many people can tell you that they want to hold on for that they waited 6 7 8 years intentionally just to make it? How many times have they thought about quitting? How many times have they thought about doing something else? And how many times have those thoughts won? Right? There are probably tons and tons and tons and tons of indies that we don't know about, success stories that never happened because, well, those people, for reasons unknown to us, they just kind of give up. And it's understandable as well because you can see where they're coming from, especially when you're a content creator yourself and you resonate with some of the struggles of just being a content creator in general. Because from an outside lens, right, when you perceive some of the bigger VTubers around, Shoto, Shiley, and even some holos, right, like Suisei, Lamy, Suisei, Lamy, Pekora, right? You look at them and from an outside perspective, you know nothing about streaming, and the first thing you think of is, holy shit, that's so easy. You just wear an anime character and then you just talk, and then you get money thrown at you. But then the deeper you investigate and you dive into like, you know, the the VTuber hole and the VTuber sphere, the more effort is behind. There's a lot more effort that's behind the scenes that
yep,
you will
yep,
never
yep,
never
yep. I'm
know,
very familiar.
never know unless you really really dive the head first into it. Yeah.
Yep, and there's a reason. And there's a reason like most of these VTubers quit. It's because quite a lot of them become disheartened because they're not getting as much growth as those holotubers. Keep in mind, these indie VTubers are fighting against VTubers that have large corporate backing.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just not fair because for a VTuber you're gonna spend like what, 5,000, 6,000 bucks for just for the hardware alone. Then all you get from streaming is sometimes zero to negative gains. It's just not fair because if you're expecting money from streaming, it's not exactly going to work out for you. You should have at least, if you really really want to get into streaming in general, you really have to have some sort of occupation to actually try to fuel that passion that you have. Actually, fun fact: everyone knows Soviet Wobble, right? He actually wasn't. He's not actually a very famous YouTuber or a streamer by that regard. He just became so because people liked his content. So it's just getting good at the algorithm. But at the same time, he's not doing it because he wants to get viewers. He's doing it because he's having fun. That's what most YouTubers were back then. If you recall Vanos Gaming or Miniland, if you still remember those people,
Yeah.
they weren't they weren't making these videos to earn viewers or make money out. They were doing it because they were having fun. If their goal is just to make money, there's no passion into it.
Hmm.
Like you will also consider that Soviet Wombles and Vanus Gaming's more past videos, they're not actually considered monetizable because All of them have pretty controversial shit in their videos. So I'm just the point is, if you're going into streaming just for the sake of earning money or getting views, getting that clout, I guess. I mean, if you Zoomers prefer that, uh, then you're gonna have fun. Like that, it's not sustainable. It's not productive. That you're gonna chase a star that is so far away.
Yeah,
So instead of chasing that star, look into the look into it. Try to admire it. Then when you have your goals set to be to trace that skyward path, you take that. And keep in mind that, like all roads, there will always be bumps and crisscrosses and twists. You shouldn't give up if you find that path. But at the same time, you should also know when to quit or when to actually uh, tell enough is enough. Sure, dedication is good, but if you're just so obsessed about something that has it's just gonna kill you, I don't think it's worth it. Like I care about uh I care about my friends, and the last thing that I want to witness from them is destroying themselves over a hobby that has gone too large. And I've been a bear witness to that. That same VTuber friend that I was talking about,
yeah,
uh, yeah, they lost their friends. I was their last friend before they decided to throw away all of their actual good friends, and they just replace it with what? Some VTuber friends who never actually cared about them. Uh, I just told them, hmm, if that's really what you want, then I won't stop you. But
right.
keep in mind, this is a very crooked road that you're putting yourself into.
Yeah,
Uh, when I said when I started this topic, they were doing pretty well, quote unquote.
yeah.
They're not actually doing well.
Oh, oh, what a surprise! Damn, what a surprise! I could have never seen that coming. I would have never seen that coming at all, in the slightest. Not at all, right? Gosh.
They've burned out so quick that they've actually got into a depressive state because they were getting negative margins on what they're doing, and it's just not working out for them. They tried applying for agencies as well, but to no avail. They're still trying, but judging from how their mental state is, I don't think they're gonna make it.
You don't. Well, career swap. What can I say? It's time for career swapping. Because like no,
Yeah,
like straight up, because it's just some things they just don't work out, right? And who
yeah.
knows? Who knows? Maybe. And while I don't really consider myself that religious, I would say maybe it's a sign from someone else, just someone else. I'm not gonna say who, but just someone else in general. That's like, okay, well, just try something else. And hey, who knows? Maybe when this friend of yours or ex-friend, I guess, goes to try like something else, like I don't even know, I don't even know what to think of off the top of my head. They may find even more success than they would have being a VTuber, and of course, naturally, you know, more happiness and such, and the like, right? So
That's true. That's true.
yeah,
Honestly, now that you think about it, there are some people who sometimes get some accidental fame too. Like, uh, actually, not exactly accidental fame, like more like infamy, basically. Uh, I think I've been a bit victim of that, like
oh
more than
yeah,
one occasion
oh
already.
yeah, yeah. You think so? You just know, no, surely not, right? Not Minori. Not Minori would never be a victim of accidental fame. I don't remember a single time where you were involved in anything. Surely.
Look, look. There's already fan art of my character kissing someone. Okay.
It's Jover. It's Jover. The fame has got into your head. It's oh my god. It's actually Jover. Now next you're gonna be asking for fanfics. It's gonna be over. Oh no.
No, I didn't ask for fanfics. Okay.
It's always the people that don't, it's always the people that don't ask that always get more, which is really funny.
Yeah, true. Like, I never actually wanted to be a VTuber or a streamer, but I want to support people who does that. But for some reason, some guy in the sky decided, yeah, you should be an idol. Fuck it.
Some guy in the sky decide. Y'all hear this shit? Y'all hear this shit?
Look,
Uh,
look, the universe wants to fuck. The
huh?
universe wants to fuck you up in several ways.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just gonna end it at the universe wants to fuck you, and I was like, damn, you're into some. You have some taste.
You should fuck up Murphy. You're more horny than I am.
I'm not, hey, what? That's slander. No, slander. I'm not. I'm not. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Half the time I don't even mean it. No, actually 95% of the time I don't mean it. Okay. I have graduated from being that. Okay. Because if that ever happens to me like more than it should, I'm just gonna straight up terminate myself and just like hard graduate and just be like, hey, sorry, I kind of did a little bit of a silly, and hey, I'm just gonna instant graduation, and then Dej,
Hey, Gusto,
Dej, but
open the Excel sheets that contains every such word that Murphy has said.
there's no such sheet because I've never said shit. Okay. Cool.
I said an Excel sheet. I actually keep records.
No, no way. That's so weird. Why would you keep record? Okay, all right. That's.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
Yeah. Oh, and that laugh as well. Okay, yeah. They say that now. They say that now. All right, but well, just wait a few episodes. They're gonna out themselves in accent. They're gonna be like, oh, actually, I also have like a record of like Burry's last known locations. Wink, 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 wink. Yeah, like. Oh, jeez.
Damn. I can't believe you done this.
I can't believe it. Just don't worry, okay? Before like, well, before I became a VTuber, I thought to myself, there's no way I would ever, you know, put in like $1,000+ into a model and have cat ears and jokingly, and
This reminds me of that one copy pasta already.
reminds you of what? Sorry?
It reminds me of that one copy pasta about,
No,
pleasing
oh,
people.
you fuck.
Uh,
If for the viewers and listeners, if you know what Minori is talking about, you know. But if you don't know,
so that's
congrats.
a joke.
No. I don't know why you even open up with that. That's no, not
Look. You said you made this model as a joke, so this reminded me of that
no,
copy pasta.
no. Abso, freaking not. God. Anyway, so anime, because I realize you probably have watched anime at some point. Maybe it's a bold
Yeah.
assumption. No, okay,
Yeah.
it's not great. You watching anything this season? I don't even know what's on honestly this season, but I'm just curious.
Oshinoko, maybe.
Oh wow, I wonder why. Shit, I
I wonder why.
wonder why. Fucking. Oh wow, talk in the podcast with a VTuber who has a idol outfit. Okay, well, not really an idol outfit, just more like a. Well, okay, I've had an idol outfit, but this is more like a dress, I guess. If you can see it, no, you can't see it, but you'll see it. You'll see it in post. Trust. Yeah. And then the other person who also said something about being an idol just now. Of course, he'd watch Oshinoko, and what's not what's not to love about the show, right?
That
Clueless.
is true. That
Yeah.
is true. It's a cute, wholesome show about idols. What else is there to see?
So true. I've never heard a
So
more accurate description of Oshinoko like that. My favorite main character of all time, Aqua Oshino. I fucking hate him. Okay, like seriously, he's so annoying. Okay, So I recently finished the anime because I read the manga as well, right? And I've been keeping up to date and stuff. I rewatched the anime recently just to kind of confirm something in my head, and yeah, I realized after the first 10 chapters, I fucking hate Aqua. He's so edgy, but for good reason too. That he's edgy because lost his right.
Look, it's not. You lose all sense of joy and pride in the world when you see someone die in front of you, right?
I mean, true, 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 but still, oh man, it's just
I would be cynical as well if I see someone die in front of me.
I get I no 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 no, I get that, I do. It's just man, I just wish that his characterization wasn't so constantly edgy. That's the
Oh no,
thing.
that's true. That's true.
That's the
That's
thing. I wish they were able to convey his his torment and grief through other methods instead of him being in one of two states where it's just like I'm gonna find the guy who murked my mom and I'm gonna murk him, which is completely valid. I would do the same thing too.
But the
But
thing is, if we're talking about its relation to real life, most characters are a little bit two-dimensional or polarizing. So, haha, see what you mean? See what I mean?
yeah,
Two-dimensional, and
okay,
yeah,
okay, okay, okay. All right.
okay, okay. The thing is, the human nature is not polar. It's not a polar opposites of each other. People have some sort of vanity in front of them. Like they want to do this, but at the same time they don't want to. That's vanity, and and you can't really understand human nature because it's so unpredictable. That's what we are. And so people condensing it into characters that has polar opposites of each side isn't exactly a representative of real characters. It because grounded characters feel real if they act the way they are as they would in real life, right? So I understand if you hate Aqua because there is no way a real human should act like that, even though their mother died, right?
Yeah, but I get it. Like I can understand that there's only so much that Akasaka Sensei can really write, and I gotta give him credit. He did do a pretty good job overall with the series. Okay, especially reading forward. So it's not that bad. I'm just mostly exaggerating, or not really exaggerating, but just mostly like this just kind of telling my disgust for like certain parts of Aqua just because of like how two again like I said like you said sorry how two-dimensional he is. You know, I get it.
Yeah, that's
I get it. There's only so much a writer can do, but fuck, man,
he could
fuck.
have done a better job. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm glad that the show is not called Oshino Aqua. Alright, that would be really sad. It's okay. At least it's a story that involves other characters, which is
The thing is, the actual manga doesn't actually focus on one character too much. You jump into the perspective of another, you jump to another perspective of the other. So everyone in the show and in the manga gets their own fair share of attention, I guess. Right?
yeah, for sure.
Like
No, definitely.
yeah, yeah. So it's not always app-wise in the spotlight. It's not like it's Classroom the Elite where there's only one guy who always does the cool shit. Everyone there, it feels grounded in the sense that everyone actually contributes to the story
Hmm.
because it's how you sell the story basically. It's not the main character does everything. It's a story about the idol industry and how they sell such a story. You let everyone in all sides of the perspective get a part of that perspective, right?
Right, right,
And
right.
yeah, so I think Oshinoko got popular because it has a fresh take on storytelling. Because you don't really see that much anime that they're focusing too much on main characters. In Oshinoko, everyone gets at least a fair share of attention, and that's good. And you don't really see that much anime nowadays. Most of it is just isekai trash.
Hey, I like my isekai trash. I'll have you know, I love my isekai trash. Okay, I
Okay,
should.
chat. Put it in the comments. When should I throw Burby into the sea?
No, 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 no. You must understand, my friend, my friend. Okay, that there is good isekai
There's
trash.
there good. I know there's good isekai, but I'm telling about you about those isekai trash. I
Okay,
actually enjoy Musiko Tendency. Okay.
yeah, yeah, jobless reincarnation. Yeah, yeah, you enjoy that. I also I also like that show. But it's very weird. I've been able to read the light novel, but when it comes to watching the anime, I just can't watch the anime. It's not because it's bad. I don't know. I tried watching I watched I think the first 10 episodes, but then immediately after I just couldn't really watch the rest of it. Mostly because I guess I know what happens, and
And
I think I also prefer the light. Sorry, I also prefer the light novels.
I see.
Like description and like more in-depth world building. Like I get why the anime has to focus on certain parts, and I'm also not saying that the anime doesn't do world building as well. I just think the light novel does it better.
Yeah, I agree. And actually, this is kind of funny. I did say Isekai Trash, but the first Yuri anime that actually I've watched for in this season is also a freaking Isekai.
What
Oh
you
no.
what you mean jobless reincarnation or
No. Magical Revolution. Jujutsu
oh
Kaisen.
Magic Level fucking peak show. I love my cute girls. I mean what that not come out right at all. I love my Yuri couples.
Uh, ch- ch-
No, 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 no,
chat,
no,
put it in the
no,
comments.
no, 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 no.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but I didn't know it was a freaking isekai because it wasn't explicitly shown. It's just shown so sparingly, which is actually pretty nice of delivering I guess the story or the backstory of one of the characters, which is actually pretty nice. It doesn't focus too much on their backstory and they pretty much don't know like I guess anything uh, prior to them going to that. So yeah, I kind of enjoy Majoreva because it doesn't feel like isekai, but for some reason it was implicitly stated it is isekai.
Right. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I mean,
I guess.
if you finish the LN, of course, and all episodes of the anime.
Okay, well, you see, I'm not. Hey, hey, I'm not that dedicated to finishing the series. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for like the rest of the, hopefully the rest of the series in the future to be what was that? Animated. Yeah, because I do like the pacing. I do like the animation, and I do like the story overall, and how they're able to
Mhm.
bounce between like plot development and Yuri Seg. Yeah.
And you believe this man enjoys Yuri more than anyone else.
Hey, I mean, Yuri's good, man. Yuri's a good civilization. I feel like a lot of people who would like who would watch this podcast or I guess listen to it, would like Yuri. Comment if you like Yuri. If you're a Chad, you like Yuri. All right, and I like you too if you like Yuri. Not in
Yes,
that way. Just
yes.
no, 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 no. I know you're gonna say something. Had to correct myself
Oh,
so fucking quickly there. Holy hell. That's what it's like, chat.
in case of any federal investigation, I do not.
Hey, wait. No, 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 no. Where the hell are you going with that? No, no, no. Hell no. You are not going down that route. Okay? No. No. Thi- look. 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 You must understand. Alright? You must understand. I am a very clean person. Even when it comes to making this podcast, I also want to remain pretty fairly kind of sort of
In
clean.
case of federal investigation, I do not fully enroll and take responsibility for all actions, Barbie has already said
I
here.
I have literally just said I like Yuri. That's it. God. God. It, does it make you make it sound as if I committed a crime?
It's okay, I like Yuri too, so I was just fucking with you.
Damn. Damn. God damn, dude. Oh, jeez. Oh, whatever. Anyway.
It's
Anyway. Where was I? Completely lost my train of thought. I was gonna talk. Oh, I was gonna. Oh wait, yeah, I was gonna talk about like actual anime I was watching. So
Mhm.
recently, I came across a pretty cool anime. That was a bit edgy in the first episode. I thought to myself, okay, I'm probably gonna drop it, but you know, we'll see. I watched 3 episodes, and I said to myself, okay, I'm just gonna finish the whole thing. And so I finished it, and I
How was
realized,
it?
oh yeah, sorry, what's up?
No, sorry. How was it?
That's pretty good. It's called the Deadbound Death Play. The name is it needs some work, but it's okay.
Look, if you think the title is the least of your worries, because one of the best anime movies that we've watched so far is literally called "I Want to Eat Your Pancreas."
That's fair. Yeah, but
So
basically,
look, set your expectations low when it comes to titles. Okay.
okay, okay, okay. No. That's fair. That's fair. I've read some pretty insane isekai titles as well, but I can't remember half of them. So, yeah, this
Oh,
anime.
now that this reminds me, I should actually give you this. Hold on. This
Oh
is an
God, what do you?
ongoing anime.
Whatever.
Hold up.
Okay, okay,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure we're not allowed to show this on stream or chat. But
Don't worry.
I
There's
will.
there's there's no chat. You've just been talking to yourself the whole time. It's all in your head.
Yeah, I know. Yes, I have schizophrenia now. Yep, there you go. I sent it.
What is that? What is that? What is that title? Oh my god, I love that. That's so stupid. I love that.
The thing is, it also exists. It's not. It's not made up. It's actually there. Like, because you can Google it right now.
That's great. I'm not gonna Google it because I know it exists, but that's great. I'm so glad that I had the I, I, I was able to see that.
Status ongoing. I want to know the synopsis of this actually.
Anyway, yeah. So the anime I was watching, Demon Death Play, it's pretty interesting because it kind of it flips the isekai in its head, so it's like a reverse isekai. Instead of like some fella getting truckund, it's actually just more like this really cool skeleton monster, centipede looking thing. He's called the Corpse God, and he gets teleported to Earth, right? And so he gets reincarnated in some 16-year-old who died, and then he gets chased down by the cute assassin girl that killed the original owner of the 16-year-old's body. Turns out the corpse god is a necromancer. So after he accidentally kills the assassin girl because he doesn't realize how strong or weak the humans are on this new world, which is Earth, compared to his original, he resurrects her. And the rest of the series is just plot development of like him meeting more people in general, and like trying to just live, while also finding out the mysteries behind why there was even a hit assigned to his original owner's body. Like why would they try to assassinate a 16-year-old, or why did they have someone sent over to assassinate a 16-year-old, right?
It's morally questionable when someone wants to assassinate a freaking teenager.
Yeah, so that's like a bit of mystery there, and then there's also a lot of like unexplained things in the series, because I realized it's actually it's a two-part. So it's the second core is going to be released in October, so I'm very excited to see that. But yeah, there's a lot of things that need to be answered, like what are some of the villains, like why do they have said powers, why is it that like one of the episodes, one of the last episodes, one of the main villains of the series uh on Earth was able to describe a nation that had perished in the main character's original world. Because technically speaking, there shouldn't be any cross transference of any of like the fantasy shit to the real world because real world is real world, right? But no,
Yep.
there is. There's a bunch of people that all have magic, and they're all called calamities. So there's like a magician, there's an arsonist, and there's also a shop. There's also an information trader who's able to get you anything for a certain price. And then there is this guy called Lemmings, who I shit you not is only called that because he pops up everywhere. So stupid. It's so stupid. But yeah, overall, the animation for is pretty good. The pacing is a bit weird. The plot can also get a bit boring at times, but I think for a
I guess
24,
you could call. I
yeah,
guess you could call it bizarre.
yeah, kind of. But it's like for a two like for a two
I can't believe you didn't get the reference.
I'm not even gonna acknowledge that. That's how much I don't care, Minori. I'm not even acknowledging it.
You
But
can't
yeah,
understand.
for fucking but for a two part series anyway, it's pretty good. Yeah, I do like the kind of pacing, and I hope that the next 12 episodes answers all my questions. Even though I suspect there's gonna be some plot holes here and there, it's okay. It's fine.
I
I
bet,
will forgive
I
it
bet you,
because the animation is peak. It's kind of good. So yeah.
I bet you not. Probably episode 5 and 6 is just gonna be filler episodes, just like Oshinoko.
There's been two filler episodes in the show so far, and I sat through both of them. It was like the most boring world building I've ever seen. That's just exposition dump after exposition dump after exposition. Like, I do not care. We do not care. I don't care. God damn. Oh, gosh.
Listen here, if you're a prospective story writer for an anime, if you really want to do filler episodes, look no further into Gintama.
Okay, but actually, I've never seen Gintama, so I can't really comment.
I'll tell you what Gintama is. So basically, it's supposed to be a serious samurai
Oh no, no, wait, wait.
anime.
I know the rough plot. I just never watched the anime. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is for the viewers who don't understand. So basically, it's yeah, it is supposed to be a semi-serious samurai anime where Earth gets invaded by aliens. Yeah, yeah. It turns out that's only 12% of the actual anime because the rest is just filler after filler, and it kind of if you ever explain what Gintama is, it's basically shitpost as an anime.
Yeah. It's it is quite literally just shitposting. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
They get paid to make jokes. That's the best part.
Uh,
It has zero correlation to the serious plot of the anime.
yeah,
It's just
yeah, yeah. That sounds about right. I mean, yeah. How else would the series go on for what? How long has Gintama been going for anyway?
1,000 episodes.
Seriously?
Actually, yep, they did at least 1K episodes.
God damn.
I mean, it was pretty famous in Japan, so you can tell why.
No, no, no. I mean, I get it. But shit, dude. Like, wow. Okay, damn. No, it went up for 1,000. I thought the only anime to go on for 1,000 episodes was like, I don't know, Dragon Ball or something, or like One Piece.
Yeah, if you could consider all of those episodes, about 60% of those are filler.
But in the defense of the show, it's actually character development. It's character development. I promise.
Look,
It's character development.
look. The anime itself is just is look. The anime itself doesn't really care about the serious part of the show.
No,
So
and I think I think that's good then in that sense. I think it's good because like a show that's able to not take itself seriously but still remain entertaining is very rare.
yeah, yeah, true, true. I mean,
So
they didn't have any sort of plot. They just
yeah.
God, I still love the jokes on that anime. Honestly.
No, there's a bunch of good ones there. They also do a lot of really good parodies, from what I know of like the show, like referencing other popular work. So
Yeah.
yeah, maybe. But
I mean, they're mocking popular shows, which is also owned by the publisher who made Gintama as well. So
yeah.
I think I recall correctly, they made a Dragon Ball parody, and that was actually pretty good.
Mm.
Look, that man just wanted a break. Why are you giving him why are you giving him Dragon Balls? He just wants a cigarette, man. Why are you giving him 7 balls of doom? Jesus Christ.
mm, that's fair. But yeah. Um. Oh. Oh man. I think I want to go get something to eat soon. Or
Yeah, same.
so. Yeah. So I think we can call it here for the time being.
Mhm.
Um. I would say I'm pretty pleased with how it went. You know, well, we went for like what, almost 1 hour 10 minutes. It's okay. I think the next time we do this, it will probably be longer.
Yeah,
Probably.
way longer. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, probably way longer because you have more things to talk about. Because I don't have anything to talk about at the moment, so it's a bit all over the place, and also it's our first episode, so we had to really kind of get the introductions
Yeah.
and stuff out of the way. But yeah, again, for the listeners at home that do not know who either of us are, you should probably, yeah, you should introduce, just remind them. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. This is our first episode. We didn't have any kind of topic, so I really apologize if you didn't have
Mm,
any.
mm, mm.
If there's any, I really apologize if we didn't have any kind of coherence for this first one. We will try to get it more coherent, I guess, in the next time. And yeah,
Yeah, pretty much. As I think of a name, I want to call this. Can I just call this idol meeting? I know it's a really bad filler name because again, like I said, it's just a toilet joke. But man, it's the only thing that came to my head.
oh, it's up to you. You're the owner.
Fuck. All right. Well, I guess we'll call this idol meeting for now until I change my mind, or unless sorry, until we change our minds. But yeah, I have been your wonderful host, Burwy. Twitch.tv/B3RW1CK underscore. It's not gonna be posted on my YouTube channel anyway, so you'll know where to find me. And my lovely co-host, who is unfortunately still PNG, hopefully L2D at some point. I think it's probably possible. Ayase Minori. You wanna say anything?
Hello.
You wanna say anything?
Yeah. So I don't really have a YouTube channel at the moment, so I'll just be a PNG while we're at it. But and probably when I start debuting, if I ever actually go to start streaming, uh, yeah, I will become a live 3D avatar too. So you have to deal with me being a PNG for now. So yeah,
Yeah.
uh, thank you for joining us on our first
Mhm.
episode
Mhm.
of the
Mhm.
podcast.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
am really sorry it feels so scuffed today. We did this while I'm work. I did not expect it. I actually scheduled this. I fully expecting that I'll be home, but I had to be at work for some odd reason because it's Friday.
Oh, it's
uh,
Friday, eh? I'm just kidding. All right, I'll see you guys when I do. Bye bye. Take
bye
care.
bye.
Bye bye.